my shrimp. Much for joining for tasting time. Hi, I'm Katie O'Reilly and welcome to Katie's Food Carnival. Halloween time! This is one of my favorite times of the year, and I am going to show you all the tricks to some fabulous Halloween treats. We're going in the kitchen to create some monsters and ghouls. Join me in the Carnival kitchen. Halloween tricks to Halloween treats. You know I'm chock full of them, and I am excited to bring you with me on this journey to create some of the most spooky bites you've ever seen. When I first started thinking about it, I did a little research and I realized most people out there are showing only sweets. So what did I do? I chose my favorite recipes, the classics that everybody loves, and I turned them spooky. So here we go. Starting with the Caesar salad. How do you turn it spooky? You just wait and see. Okay, let me remind you, here at the Carnival kitchen, all things can be spooky. Even your most basics, right? Like a Caesar salad. Watch these tricks to our fabulous treat. I am going to make the most ghoulish Caesar salad you have ever seen. Starting with our romaine. Chopped it up, real basic, just core it, chop it, here it is, plain in a bowl. Caesar dressing. Buy one, make one, whatever you want to do, but make sure it's white and creamy, okay? Because that's going to be part of the ingredient. Now, put enough on that you're not drowning your salad because you don't want to make it like unappealing, but you do want to cover all the leaves. So you toss that around, okay? We're going to get a little messy here with our hands while we build. This is fun stuff. So, I am going to show you. Here on my plate, I have 2 soft boiled quail eggs. Quail eggs are this small. They look like eyeballs. Are you following me? I'm going to build a Caesar salad skeleton face. That is going to be the most delicious thing you've ever seen. So we lay out our lettuces that are nice and white and creamy. A little bit for the hair. Keeping those eyes free from any obstacles because we want to play with those babies. And we are building. And we've got a gorgeous Caesar skeleton face developing, if you see me on this. We are going to set that aside, and we are going to come over here, and we are going to build a nose with our gorgeous hearts of palm. Now, hearts of palm usually come either jarred or in a can, which are fabulous. And you just literally, they come whole. You just slice them and they become your nose. That is so fun. Then we've got goat cheese on an orange crostini. This is like orange garlic butter with just some fresh herbs in it. And it's actually a little turmeric to make it orange. Just really fun and flavorful. And then these creepy balsamic caramelized onions that look like worms. And that's going to be our mouth. And just to make it nice and spooky, black sea salt over the eye. Ho ho ho! Creepy! Creepy! Look at our fun Caesar skeleton salad. So fun! And if you don't love a Caesar salad, we've got an amazing harvest salad, which is not spooky, but super Halloweeny. Halloween is a time of the harvest of the season. So many vegetables are ripe and colorful. So what we're gonna do is choose those and use them. We're making a harvest salad. It's not so creepy, it's more festive. So I'm calling it the fall harvest salad. Some deep, dark, rich greens. That's gonna be the base of our salad. And then we are getting creative because we are gonna make it a little Halloweeny with some awesome flavored black beans. Now these have just been braised down with a little pork, little flavoring. If you don't want pork, you can always go vegetarian and just not add it. Don't add the meat, add a little onion and a little extra seasoning. In addition to that, we are using some bright orange pepper, confetti, so fun, and roasted corn, because that just screams Halloween season. It's so big and bold, and it's creepy when it's grilled. Looks like teeth. Okay, little pumpkin seeds, toasted pumpkin seeds. We've got the kitchen hack that I always love to show you for our dressing. Little Ziploc baggie. And we're dripping that orange Southwest dressing, which is creamed out with some beautiful Cajun spices. A variety of Southwest spices that we'll have on the website. That's unique. What I love is our orange and red croutons for harvest color. Then, if you want to get a little freaky and creepy, little fried dried anchovy on top. Oh, just for the creep factor. So fun. I wouldn't do too many because it might ruin the salad. So you decide if you want that at all. But I think it's fun. It's got little eyes and it's just a little bit salty. They're actually not even as salty as normal anchovies and they're crunchy. So that's what we've got. The Halloween harvest salad. And of course, who doesn't love the devilly? Not the devil, the devil. And how do we do it? We create a face using Niçoise olives, red pepper, and a California black olive frown. This is spooky. Creamy and so traditional too, though. So your friends are actually going to be loving your food. And that's the whole point. Get yourself a nice festive beverage. Just a seltzer and orange juice is perfect with me. Okay, hot dogs. Hot dogs are so fun on Halloween, especially if the goblins are out trick-or-treating or you're partying and you need something finger food. It's actually turned into fingers. I've got hot dog mummies, right? Wrapped in phyllo dough, and then I just created little eyes out of macaroni, put a little red pepper strip in there. I'm eating my mummy. Bake those in the oven. It's like a pig in a blanket. Mummy style. So cool. And if you really, really, really are loving it, we've got, the bloody finger. It's a bloody finger with an almond fingernail. It's just a slivered almond and it's bloody. And the reason I wanted to grab mine is to prove I'm gonna take a bite. Look at this, so spooky. Ketchup is blood on Halloween. Who doesn't love an Italian party meatball? Everybody does. And I have made mine once again into little goblins. Dip them in a bloody marinara sauce. And you are partying your way. The eyes are green olives with pimentos. Once again, just wrapped in that pastry dough, and you have a ghoulish treat. A party favorite. Oh my God, so good. Okay. I have made a cream cheese and caviar jack-o'-lantern. So what I recommend is take some of those classics that you have always known. For me, in my family, it was always cream cheese and caviar at a party. I don't know where it started, where it originated, but I've decided to go pumpkin with this one. On a bed of cream cheese, I purchased the orange caviar, as well as the black caviar, as well as the salmon roe caviar, and made my own pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Orange caviar, smaller roe eggs, black caviar, a little bit bigger, have a little different texture, and then the salmon is even bigger and kind of bursts in your mouth with a little more saltiness. Then a seaweed salad stem. How cute is that? And for the teeth, let's all stay in that Asian citrusy sea family, salty. And what I did is I got some pickled turnips and made some teeth and some little bit of pickled eggplant and made some darked out teeth and some ears, and we have a cream cheese and caviar jack-o'-lantern. Soups are so comforting on Halloween. A pumpkin and butternut squash soup is divine. At this time of year, so many people crave an amazing pumpkin soup. But I have found that if you mix it with a little butternut squash, it makes the most beautiful, well-rounded, developed soup. And I'm going to show you how, because this is an amazing Halloween treat. First of all, the pumpkins that we use are the baking pumpkins, and you're going to bake those down. This is actually one that I've grilled for a bowl, but you can see that they're the smaller size pumpkins, hollowed out, baked until they're reduced. If you don't feel like baking down your own pumpkins, I'm going to tell you, go buy some canned, natural, unsweetened pumpkin, and you'll be fine. Okay, so it's soup. It'll be great. Make sure it's not sweetened. That's a big thing. It's not for pie, it's for soup. So you want no added ingredients, just pure pureed pumpkin. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. This is what a butternut squash looks like if you've never seen one. This is what you'd find in your store. You are also going to see that this way it is halved and cleaned, and then we put it on a tray, 400 degrees, roast it until it's soft, about a half hour sometimes, and a little olive oil in advance. It's going to get all wilty and smooth. You're just going to spoon this out and make your puree of butternut squash. So I have measured out 2 cups of pumpkin. I'm going to mix it with my butternut squash all in my blender. My additional ingredients. I've got, I know what we all know that celery looks like, but you're going to chop it beautifully fine. And onion, once again, about, I'm going to say 2 cups of celery. I'm going to say about 1 large or 2 small onions, depending on how much onion. And then, of course, some diced carrots. All of these get sauteed down with a little olive oil and thrown into that Vitamix. Once our ingredients are there, we add our dried chili powder, which is so beautiful, not too spicy. Okay, soup ingredients are there. We are loving them, and our soup is going to be pureed, and this is what gets really fun for you guys. Let's watch this little trick. We are going to serve it to this amazing pumpkin bowl. So we pour it right in. Delicious. That is a total treat, but nothing is complete without garnish, right? One of the garnishes I love is a ginger panko breadcrumb. Little ground ginger, little panko breadcrumb, mixed, toasted in the oven on a baking sheet. Voila, that's going to be a garnish for us. Amazing. sour cream with a little pumpkin spice makes our amazing pumpkin cream. And I'm gonna make the coolest little web design that I can think of. Just branching out a little bit, spooky directions. Everybody loves this cream anyway because it adds a pumpkin-y essence. It's just a teeny bit, not really sugary sweet, but a little bit sweet. And then crunch our panko ginger breadcrumbs. Voila! Your guests are served. Your friends are gonna love you. That is such a beautiful blend with that butternut squash and that pumpkin and that pumpkin spice cream and that ginger crumble. Oh my God, it's dreamy. And then we've also got right in front of me the most cozy soup in the world with, of course, our ghost grilled cheese. That grilled cheese and tomato soup gets every time. There is no food quite as comfortable as a roasted tomato soup and grilled cheese combo. So how do we make that spooky? A ghost grilled cheese accompaniment. How cool is that, right? Follow me on this one. The best ingredients to use, there's a couple of tricks out there to your roasted tomato soup. First off, throw your tomatoes in the oven at a nice high heat of about 400 and roast them down to get some of the water out and some of the sugars brought out. That is going to be your roasted tomato base. Once you do that, the skin's going to come off so easily, so you can remove that before you throw them into your blender or your Vitamix. This is an excellent treat because it is the base flavor of our soup. Roasted tomato. Fresh basil, I love it. Throw it right in that blender. Saute down your celery and onion with a little olive oil. Add it right in there. A nice complement to the tomato. It adds a little roundedness to that soup flavor. Garlic is essential. And I love garlic, so use as much as you want. I do like to heat it in with the onion and the celery, but don't burn it. That's a number one key. You just want to warm it so it gets kind of clarified. Okay, medium heat on that one. Okay, our soup is nice and pureed and beautiful. We are going to pour it in this luscious bowl. I'm showing you a giant bowl of soup because I think it's fun to see. Once we have that all going on and our soup is made, let's move on to our ghost grilled cheese. You'll know what I'm talking about. We get ourselves an incredibly fun Boo cookie cutter, right? We cookie cut that cheese just like so. Yes, we do. Peel off the edges. So easy. It's just like making your cookies. And then I have already done one bread, but I'm going to show you. Nice plain soft piece of white bread. You get your boo going on. Take off your edges. And what I've done is actually, in order to avoid any kind of frying or melting, I don't want a lot of extra grease in my soup. So what I've done is I'm treating them like a crouton. And this is so cute. You build it like so, right? Put them on your cookie tray. Take off any edges that aren't making sense. And once you bake them down, they come out nice and crisp. Gooey inside, nice and heated, and you just decorate your plate. And if they're a little bit more crispy, the beautiful thing is when they absorb that soup, they're not going to get too soggy. They're just going to be nice and dippable. And then we just garnish with this little blue basil. Voila. Now we're headed into real crazy. And this is the jack-o'-lantern, orange pepper jack-o'-lantern stuffed with mac and cheese. So often I show a mac and cheese in a Parma Frico crisp cup, which I totally love. However, at Halloween, let's make a jack-o'-lantern cup. Can you see this? This is the coolest thing. How do we do it? We carve it just like a jack-o'-lantern. So you take off the lid. You gotta get that stem out. We gotta get those seeds out. Carve it, clean it. Nice and clean. And then find the face that you want to see. And I think we'll do this side. Use your best carving technique. A nice smiley face, and then voila, nice creamy mac and cheese. That is so fun for any party or family. This is great. Look at that. Ta-da! And this is what your friends are going to experience when they open it up. And they get to dive right into that creamy mac and cheese. So fun for a party. So much fun are these bites. Your friends are not going to want to leave. And a guacamole crustade, Halloween style. There's been a number of occasions that I've shown you guacamole on a crostini, and this time I'm making it spooky. Guacamole's kind of spooky looking anyway, if you think about it. It's a perfect Halloween ingredient. It's green and it looks slimy. When added to the crostini, though, it adds that crunch and flair that's dynamic. So, just a crostini with the guacamole, but oh no, we are not stopping there. Simple as it may be, just remember you have to build these right before your guests come over, or let them build them themselves because they'll get soggy. So this is something you kind of build on site. And the spooky part comes in the little corn tortilla strips. I've done some orange hay and some yellow hay. So fun and festive. You see it coming alive right before our very eyes, right? And that is what the technique and the tricks are all about. Simple things that improve the look of your spooky food. And to top it all off, little black volcanic sea salt. How cool is that? Now we've got some Halloween going on. And if you want to, decorate the plate with a little bit more orange. And you're good to go. Crispy, creamy, and spooky. All in one. Fantastic. Who doesn't love a Halloween taco party, right? Well, what I've done is turned them into taco fingers. And you are going to see that I have decorated it to be really, really spooky. It's all about the decoration. Your basic ingredients are going in. We've got our corn tortillas, which are fabulous. If you want to use flour, go ahead, but I really think the corn is the best. And then our ground steak. It's actually just chopped, sauteed Mexican seasoned steak for our taco. So yummy and delicious. This is different than a taquito because I'm not going to deep fry it. I'm just going to bake it in the oven. So you see, and I'm going to just do that. I have steamed up my corn tortillas so they're nice and pliable, and you roll them like a finger. My tray. Voila. And what are my spooky toppings? I've got my cheese. So spooky and stringy. So fun. And everybody loves cheese, so put enough on the platter that people can use it to actually highlight their own taco because people love cheese on their tacos. So put enough on. That's why it's on both sides, nice and balanced, like nice spooky hair. And then our tomatoes. Oh, so fun. Black olives. Yes, but we don't want to use them all because these are going to be our eyes too. So, then what? All of our shredded lettuce goes up for the spooky hair. Are you following me? Right? And then, like I said, this is the real trick. We just do a little spooky sour cream and a spooky eyeball. Spooky sour cream. Spooky eyeball. You're getting me on this one? And if you really want to, if your friends are nice and spicy, you can just drizzle it with ghoulish blood. Wow. I want to tell you that I am having so much fun and my mind is racing with creativity. So we are going to have a follow-up episode, part 2, where I am bringing you more spooky bites. Thanks for joining me in the Carnival Kitchen. This has been so fun. I hope you've learned so many tricks for your Halloween treats. And keep watching for more.